Okay, so if you want to set up your email on your iPad, let me show you how to do that. So you're going to go to Settings, and right now I'm updating my operating system, so that's why you're seeing this little wheel turning right here. So hopefully I'll be able to do the mail before that happens. But I'm going to go to Settings, and then I will select Mail and Contacts, which is right there. And then I'm going to add an account. And our South Bend email is actually Google, so we're going to select Google. But so I'm going to type in my name. Okay, so Earl Boyer the third. Don't want to forget that. Third time's a charm, you know. Okay, so anyhow, so I type in my name. Whoops. Oh, by the way, I double tapped on this arrow, and that causes the capital letters to be permanently locked. So then I tap on it again, and the capitals are unlocked. So if you're typing all caps, just double tap that arrow. Then I'm going to enter my email. So my email is as follows here. And you will enter yours. So eboyer at South Bend Community School Corporation .k12 blah blah blah. Okay. So I type that in. I'm going to type in my password, which can't let you see that, so I blurred that out, right? And then my description is going to be, I'm going to, see, I double tap that again so I can get caps, and then I'm going to do SBC, South Bend Community School Corporation. So that will kind of remind me, because I like to put several email addresses on my iPad. That'll help me know what I have, okay? Then we're going to click Next. Actually, we're going to touch Next with our finger. And you can sync your contacts, calendars, notes, or just your mail. You can turn those on and off, and then just save it. And now if we go to our mail, so let's go ahead and hit the home button, and we will go to our mail. So I tapped on the little mail button down there, and I will touch this little back arrow here, and I'm not seeing anything. Oh, that's because I'm in iCloud still, so I'm going to push on that again, and now you can see there are two mail accounts there. So this is kind of like all your accounts together, and these are if you want to look at individual accounts. So I'm going to go ahead and push on that, and I see all of my messages scrolled here, and hopefully if I wait a minute here, let's see if I touch that, there we go. Now I have all my emails selected. So basically that's what you do. So here's your email. You can set up multiple accounts. So I'm going to hit the home button, and I'm going to hit the little gears there, the settings gears, and you can add more email accounts if you want. I usually have my personal Google account, whatnot. So anyhow, that's how you set up your email. Now I'm going to hit the home button again, and let's actually go ahead and test our email. So let's touch the mail. And if I go up here, I can push, the little writing thing here. And then you can actually select if you have multiple emails by touching right there. You can actually select which email you want to use if you have several. I just got this iPad, so right now I just have one to choose from. You can also change the signature. So you go up here and type, you touch that, and then start typing your contacts. And it brings up all my contacts here. So I'm not actually going to send anything, though, but probably should send it to be able to check it. Now, if you want yours to say something different down here, I'm going to go ahead and cancel out of this. And I'm going to get out of my email altogether. And I'm just going to go here. And if you go to your mail here, there's a lot of different settings here. The one that I want to do here, let's see. I think, oh, here we go right here. So signature. So if I touch that, and I can do all accounts, or I can have a different signature for each account. So if I go to per account, let's say from my South Bend Community School email, maybe I want the end of all my emails to include my contact information. So I would just type that in. Whoops. Gotta make sure I capitalize there. And then double tap the arrow down here to make it capitalize. I'm going to hit the return button. And then I'm just going to type in South. And I'm going to tap that again to get rid of the to get rid of the capitals. And I'm going to type in South Bend Community Schools. So pardon me while I type all that in. Or you could type in, I guess I could type in South Bend Community School Corporation. That would be better. Corporation. And then hit return. And then below that I might type adult ed instructor, adult ed instructor, education instructor. You know, so you want to be professional with your correspondence. And then you can type in, well, they got your email, but you can type in any additional contact information that you want to. If you look down here, this is actually what would be sent by default if you didn't do it per account. So right now, this is my default signature. And then below that, if you want to show off a little bit, you can say sent from my iPad Air 2. Okay, so then that should be good. So then I'm going to hit this arrow and go back. And now I'm going to hit the home button down here. So that brought me back to this screen. And then here's the mail again. And I'm going to push the little button there. If you want to add lots of contacts, that's how you do it. But I'm just going to see. And if you look, I don't even need to send myself an email. But if you look, there my signature has changed. It says Earl Boyd III, South Bend Community School Corporation, Adult Education Instructor. Hopefully I spelled that right. Sent from my iPad Air 2. You can type in whatever you want. So that's basically kind of like an overview of email. There are a lot of other things you can do. Like, you know, for example, you can switch between inboxes here. So let me go to iCloud. Actually, I don't have any messages in iCloud, so I'll have to be on my South Bend Schools. So if you go ahead and you can touch on these emails here. So I will just pick one. I will touch this one. This was actually an email I sent to myself. I attached some files. Notice that, you know, depending on what email you use, sometimes there'll be a picture there by default. But then you can flag an email. If you touch that, you can choose to send it to a folder. So you would just click what folder you want to send it to. I'm going to hit cancel, though, because I don't want to send it anywhere. You can archive it. You can reply, or you can just start a new email, whatever you want to do. If I touch that, it's going to show me any other people that I sent this stuff to. You know, once I've downloaded this, I can touch that. And then if I go up here, it'll actually give me the option to open it in other programs, or I can use AirDrop, or I can send things to another iPad, or I can print, and I can do other things too. So anyhow, that's kind of an overview of email. I'm just going to click done here because I really don't want to do any more with that. And then I'll hit the home screen once just to go back. So that's how you set up your email and what you would use email for. So hopefully you found this helpful.